Hey there, fellow travelers, welcome to our European adventure, a whirlwind tour of the top 10 places you just can't miss. From the romantic canals of Venice to the sun-drenched beaches of the Greek Isles, we're packing in a continent's worth of wonder into one exciting video. We've sifted through the guidebooks, consulted with seasoned travelers, and yes, even indulged in a few extra croissants along the way to bring you the creme de la creme of European experiences. So, grab your passport, pack your sense of adventure, and get ready to be inspired. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, an art enthusiast, or simply someone who loves to soak up the beauty of different cultures, this video is your ticket to the heart of Europe. Let's get going. Ah, Paris. Just whispering the name evokes images of charming cafes, lovers strolling hand in hand, and of course the iconic Eiffel Tower piercing the sky. But Paris is so much more than a pretty picture. It's a city that pulsates with life, from the bustling markets of Le Marais to the elegant boutiques of Saint-Germain-des-Prés. No trip to Paris is complete without a visit to the Louvre. The Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile is worth braving the throngs. And speaking of art, don't miss the Musée d'Orsay, housed in a stunning former train station. It's home to a treasure trove of impressionist masterpieces. Indulge in some Parisian romance. Take a leisurely cruise down the Seine, watch the sunset over the city from the steps of Sacré-Cœur, or simply find a cozy cafe, order a café crème, and watch the world go by. Paris isn't just about grand monuments and famous sights, it's about the little things too. The smell of freshly baked bread wafting from a boulangerie, the sound of an accordion player serenading passers-by, the taste of a perfectly made croissant. The metro is your best bet for getting around, but be sure to schedule in some time for walking. That's when you'll stumble upon those hidden courtyards, charming boutiques, and quirky little museums that give Paris its unique character. So pack your beret, brush up on your French, and get ready to fall in love with the City of Lights. Welcome to Rome, a city that effortlessly blends ancient history with modern-day buzz. Wander through the ruins of the Colosseum in the morning and savor a plate of pasta like a local in the evening. Talk about living la dolce vita. The Colosseum, the Pantheon, the Forum, tangible reminders of Rome's glorious past. But Rome isn't just about looking back, it's about embracing the present too. Take a stroll through the charming Trastevere neighborhood. No trip to Rome is complete without a visit to Vatican City. Don't be afraid to get lost in Rome, so grab a gelato, put on your walking shoes, and experience the magic of Rome. Get ready for a sensory overload in Barcelona, a city that bursts with color, flavor, and Catalan flair. From Gaudi's whimsical architecture to the vibrant Las Ramblas, Barcelona begs to be experiencent with all five senses. Gaudi's Sagrada Familia, under construction for over a century, is awe-inspiring even unfinished. Don't miss Park Güell, a whimsical park filled with colorful mosaics and playful structures. Immerse yourself in the vibrant atmosphere of Las Ramblas, Barcelona's most famous street. No trip to Barcelona is complete without a taste of Catalan cuisine. Head to La Boqueria Market to feast your eyes on fresh produce, seafood, and local delicacies. Grab a table at a sidewalk cafe, order a glass of sangria, and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Welcome to Amsterdam, a city that's as charming as a postcard and as laid back as a Sunday morning. With its picturesque canals and world-class museums, Amsterdam captivates your heart. When in Amsterdam, do as the Dutch do, hop on a bike. With over 800 kilometers of bike paths, it's a cyclist's paradise. Rent a bike and explore the city like a local, admire the charming canal houses, and grab a stroopwafel from a street vendor. No trip is complete without visiting the Anne Frank House. It's a sobering but essential experience. Immerse yourself in Amsterdam's vibrant art scene. The Rijksmuseum is home to Dutch masters like Rembrandt and Vermeer. The Van Gogh Museum houses the largest collection of the artist's works. Amsterdam knows how to have a good time. Head to the Jordaan district for cozy pubs and live music. Explore beyond the city center. Visit Zaanse Schans for traditional windmills, or Keukenhof Gardens for tulips in spring. Hop on a bike and fall in love with Amsterdam. Prepare to be awestruck by the Swiss Alps, a majestic mountain range that will take your breath away. With towering peaks, sparkling lakes, and charming villages, the Swiss Alps offer a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. In winter, skiing and snowboarding are a must. Visit world-renowned resorts like Zermatt, St. Moritz, or Verbier. Take a scenic train ride or go snowshoeing. Relax in a cozy chalet and soak up the views. In summer, the Swiss Alps transform into a hiker's paradise. Explore alpine meadows, pristine lakes, and breathtaking vistas. No trip is complete without visiting a traditional Swiss village. Sample some Swiss chocolate and cheese, they're some of the best in the world. Step into a fairy tale in Prague, a city that seems to have been frozen in time. With its stunning medieval architecture, cobblestone streets, and charming bridges, Prague is a city that will transport you to another era. Start your exploration in Prague's Old Town Square, the heart of the city. Here you'll find the iconic astronomical clock, a marvel of medieval engineering that puts on a show every hour. No trip to Prague is complete without a stroll across the Charles Bridge, a pedestrian bridge lined with statues of saints that connects Old Town with the Lesser Town. For a taste of Prague's royal past, visit Prague Castle, a sprawling complex that's home to palaces, churches, and gardens. Prague is also a city with a rich literary history. Visit the Franz Kafka Museum to learn about the life and work of the famous writer, or stop by the Golden Lane, a charming alleyway where Kafka once lived. One last tip. Prague is known for its beer, so be sure to sample some local brews, and don't forget to try twardelnik, a traditional pastry that's grilled over an open fire and coated in sugar and cinnamon. So put on your walking shoes and get ready to be enchanted by Prague. Enjoy the fairy tale charm of this timeless city. Escape to paradise in the Greek islands, a scattering of idyllic islands in the Aegean Sea. With their sun-drenched beaches, crystal-clear waters, and ancient ruins, the Greek islands offer the perfect blend of relaxation and adventure. Santorini, with its iconic whitewashed villages perched atop volcanic cliffs, is a must-see. Watch the sunset over the caldera, explore the charming villages of Oia and Fira, and soak up the island's romantic atmosphere. For a taste of ancient Greece, head to Mykonos. Explore the ruins of Delos, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and wander through the narrow streets of Mykonos town, with its whitewashed houses and colorful doors. If you're looking for stunning beaches, Crete is the island for you. Elafonisi Beach, with its pink sands and turquoise waters, is a must-see. No trip to the Greek islands is complete without a taste of Greek cuisine. Feast on fresh seafood, indulge in moussaka and souvlaki, and finish your meal with a slice of baklava. One last tip. Island hopping is a great way to experience the diversity of the Greek islands. Ferries connect the islands, making it easy to explore at your own pace. So, pack your swimsuit and get ready to discover the magic of the Greek islands. Enjoy the sun, sand, and ancient wonders of this paradise. Happy island hopping. Get ready to be captivated by Berlin, a city that pulsates with history and innovation. From its iconic landmarks to its thriving arts scene, Berlin is a city that defies easy categorization. Start your exploration at the Brandenburg Gate, a symbol of German reunification, and one of Berlin's most iconic landmarks. Take a stroll along the East Side Gallery, a preserved section of the Berlin Wall that's been transformed into an open-air art gallery. No trip to Berlin is complete without a visit to Museum Island, home to 5 world-class museums, including the Pergamon Museum and the Neues Museum. For a taste of Berlin's darker past, visit the Holocaust Memorial and the Topography of Terror. But Berlin isn't just about the past, it's also a city that's constantly evolving and reinventing itself. Head to the trendy neighborhoods of Prenzlauer Berg or Kreuzberg to experience Berlin's thriving arts scene and nightlife. One last tip. Berlin is a city best explored on foot or by public transportation. The U-Bahn and S-Bahn are efficient and easy to use. So put on your walking shoes and get ready to discover the dynamic city of Berlin. Prepare to be enchanted by Vienna, a city that exudes elegance and imperial grandeur. From its stunning palaces to its world-renowned music scene, Vienna is a city that will captivate your senses. Start your exploration at the Hofburg Palace, the former winter residence of the Habsburg emperors. Tour the imperial apartments, visit the Silver Collection, and watch the Lippes and Stallions perform at the Spanish Riding School. No trip to Vienna is complete without a visit to Schönbrunn Palace, the Habsburgs' summer residence. Stroll through the palace gardens, visit the Schönbrunn Zoo, and imagine yourself as a guest of the imperial court. Vienna is also a city with a rich musical heritage. Visit the Vienna State Opera, one of the most famous opera houses in the world, or attend a concert at the Musikverein, home to the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra. For a taste of Viennese culture, head to a traditional coffee house such as Café Central or Café Sachet, Indulge in a slice of sacerdote, a decadent chocolate cake, and sip on a Viennese coffee. One last tip. Vienna is a very walkable city, but be sure to wear comfortable shoes, as you'll be doing a lot of exploring. So, get ready to be enchanted by the elegance and grandeur of Vienna. Enjoy the rich history and culture of this imperial city. Happy exploring. Prepare to be swept away by the romance of Venice, a city that seems to float on water. With its canals, gondolas, and stunning architecture, Venice is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. Start your exploration in St. Mark's Square, the heart of Venice. Here, you'll find St. Mark's Basilica, with its Byzantine mosaics, and the Doge's Palace, the former residence of the Venetian rulers. Be sure to climb the Campanile, the bell tower, for stunning views of the city. No trip to Venice is complete without a gondola ride. It's a touristy but unforgettable experience, gliding through the canals and under bridges, serenaded by a gondolier. For a more budget-friendly option, hop on a Vaporetto, Venice's version of a water bus. Venice is also a city with a rich artistic heritage. Visit the Peggy Guggenheim collection to see works by modern masters such as Picasso and Dali. For a taste of Venetian cuisine, head to a Baccaro, a traditional Venetian bar, and sample cicchetti, small snacks served on bread or polenta. One last tip, Venice can be crowded, especially during peak season. To avoid the crowds, try visiting in the shoulder seasons or exploring the quieter neighborhoods away from St. Mark's Square. So, get ready to be swept away by the romance and charm of Venice. And there you have it, our whirlwind tour of Europe's top 10 must-visit destinations. From the romantic canals of Venice to the sun-drenched Greek Isles, we've covered a lot of ground. But remember, this is just a taste of what Europe has to offer. With its rich history, diverse cultures, and stunning scenery, Europe is a continent that begs to be explored. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your European adventure today. And don't forget to check back for more travel tips and inspiration. Until then, happy travels.